Hello, dear parents and caregivers. We are happy to have you with us again on this edition of Parenting Chats. Thank you for all the comments. Like we said, we're going to take time to discuss them and go over every single issue raised so that all of us can benefit from them. So we are still very much on appraisal of our parenting skills. Remember in the last episode, we talked about role modeling, free communication, and being our children's confidant. It's very, very important for children to feel loved and feel free to communicate with us and trust us so that they can open up to us and share their issues with us. It's very important. We need to prove ourselves trustworthy before we can earn their confidence. It's not automatic for parents to be children's confidants. No, it is earned by the way we relate with them, by the connectivity that we have with them. Now, in today's episode, we are considering 3 questions. Number 1, am I really involved in my children's lives? I know we went over this the last time, but really, really involved in the sense of their assurance of our care for them, assurance of our love for them, involvement in their academics, in their hobbies, that is what it means to be really, really involved, okay? Then we need to ask ourselves, am I employing the best parenting style? There are 4 major parenting styles. One is authoritarian, very harsh. You just hand down rules, no questions, no explanation. That won't get us anywhere. That would only create a deep gulf between us and our children. So that from their tender ages to when they become youth, get married, you'll see that you just cannot connect with them. The next one is uninvolved parenting. Those who leave the care of their children to other people, maybe their parents, their house helps and all that. That will just detach you completely from your children. We also have permissive parenting, especially parents who are not available and they try to make up for it by just allowing the children to misbehave. The child is the king. He's the one who controls them. She's the one who says, Mom, this is what I want, Dad, and then they just permit them. All these are wrong parenting styles. I have this case of the family. Because the parents went through a lot when they were growing up, they believe that their children shouldn't suffer, they must have everything they need. It's good to provide for the needs of children, but not to overindulge them. So this little child had, all the gadgets, access to everything, iPhone and all that. And before they knew what was going on, she fell victim of a predator online. She sent out her nude pictures, and then it led to blackmail, and it became a big problem for the family. They had to settle the man and find means of ensuring that the guest pictures don't go online. So we can't just be indulgent, overindulgent. Meet the needs. Once in a while, give them treats, but do not overindulge and make them at the end of the day be losers just because we wanted to give them the very best. We must be very careful. We must think of the far-reaching effects of all we do for our children and do to them or provide for them so that what we meant for good will not turn out to be evil and a source of sorrow for the whole family. The best one is authoritative parenting. You are there, you make rules with explanations. You are on the same page. They understand why you are saying what you are saying, why you are asking them to do what you ask them to do. And they know you love them. They know you want the best for them, so they cooperate. So authoritative parenting is the best style, and we must ensure that is what we adopt. So the next question to consider is, am I raising my children to be responsible, or am I overindulging them? Like in the case of the permissive parenting, you just leave them alone. They do as they like. Nobody can control them. No. They must be responsible children. That's how we say well-rounded. So it is good to ensure that we train them to be responsible. And finally, do I commend my children's good deeds? It's only when they do the wrong thing I shout and make all the noise. They must be encouraged. They must be reassured. Involvement in their lives, transcends providing for their needs, but also ensuring that we know everything about each aspect of their lives. So we can see and agree that parenting is a great assignment. It is a big job. It should be paid as much attention as we pay our career, and other involvements that we're engaged in. So parenting is an assignment that we must give all it takes to ensure that we succeed in, and that the children can be prepared to face the future and be success stories. Thank you so much. Please remember, subscribe, share, comment, like. We said we'll take all the comments and questions in the next episode. Thank you very much. See you again. Bye.